What I'm writing? Well, I'm following a creative writing course at the moment. Not a university one. Just one that's organised by the Workers' Educational Association, the WEA. I'm doing that in Southsea, so it's not as formal as a university one, and we take it in turns to read what we've been writing. But I want to write a bit more about the writing process. And I struggle a little bit with that because I think I'm quite lazy, or I don't believe in myself so much. So it's a bit of a struggle to get going and to keep going, because you try to think about what you're going to say, what you're going to do, and then it's not. You feel, oh well, but it's not real. And it's difficult to sustain that what do they call it, suspension of disbelief. And especially when you're not writing fiction, but there's too much of a trend today to encourage people to just write fiction, to just write about what they know. But that's not what interests me, you see. I want to write about what I don't know. Otherwise, what's the point? And I feel bored reading about people always going on about their childhood, their relationship with their mother or sister, whatever. I want something else. I want imagination. As a reader, as a writer, I know you can strike a chord with some people, but for me, even if I were to do something like that, I would give it a fictional background. So people might recognize themselves, but I think in a way it's true. You only write when there's something lacking in your life, and because writing is one of the only things that gives you comfort. Reading does. Interpersonal relationships obviously can do, but with all the problems, with all the outside problems that come your way, sometimes it's not enough. Sometimes it's not enough. So I was writing about a short story, which I haven't finished yet, but some college students who have been studying French at a French university, but they're British and they go on a holiday there. And the main protagonist meets his ex-girlfriend there, and he's with another couple who are they want very much to show that they're in love, even though they're not. Not that much. There's more lust than love. And they visit the area, they visit the cathedral, they visit the chateau, but he keeps having strange dreams, and one night they go to a nightclub and he meets one of the girls. One girl, a French girl. He starts chatting to her, but she's a bit odd. She's got a very raucous voice, and she drinks vodka. And says it's her birthday, or something like that. Well, anyway, he keeps being haunted by that girl afterwards. He comes back home, he meets his girlfriend, and they have very rough sex. He asks her to have very rough sex, and he wants to hurt her during sex. And she doesn't really understand why, but she makes him jealous all the time, and she acts very distant. And one night, obviously, drama happens. Part of it was based on a very famous drama, a criminal case that happened in, well, not in France, in Lithuania, but that made the headlines in France. And another one about a lesser known case, but when a young girl got murdered after, no, I said Reims, it's Compiègne, after a young girl got killed in Compiègne after leaving a disco. She was called Angelique, so this Angelique Angel. I don't know if I'd have to change that, but I hope not. I hope not. But who knows? I always feel bad about writing about these things, because what I want to do away from that is moving away from writing about real people, real crimes, and use that knowledge to write from my own imagination. So that will cause me perhaps less problems as well, and less of a conscience, a problem with my conscience. So I don't know if you have any thoughts on that.